They've won Tonys and Oscars and Emmys and Grammys. There's no red carpet because they're home in their jammies. From Melrose Place to Broadway to Janeway and her crew. Let Seth and James bring all the stars to you.
Anywho.
They're entertaining everyone, so who's gonna grouse? Just sit right back and you'll hear some tales on Stars in the House.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Stars in the House. I'm James Wesley.
I'm Seth. I still want to fix that the logo's right over your noggin. Okay, come a little closer.
All right.
How does everybody like our new lighting?
Thank you, Jeff Corder.
Jeff Corder. Oh, that's so sweet. Look, Jack loves it. That's a positive sign. Thank you, Jack. I love that Jack's so positive about the...
And by the way, that's a criticism of himself, because when Jeff Corder was over here with a mask and the windows open, all of us wore double masks. Jack Plotnick was actually part of the team of checking the lighting. Jack, we have Susan Lucci coming on in a minute. We don't have time for you right now.
Yep,
you go win an Emmy Award and then talk to me.
Yep. You be on a soap opera for 30 years in a lead role. We're not interested in your opinion.
30?
Hey guys.
41.
Oh, I was trying to bring it down. Hey guys, it starts in the house. We are fundraising for the Actors Fund. What is the Actors Fund? It is for everybody in the arts, no matter what you do. In front of the camera, like Susan Lucci. Behind the camera, like Conal O'Brien. I think it was his name, my director on All My Children. I'll ask Susan. You could be on stage, backstage. Anybody can go to actorsfund.org. Say, I can't pay my rent. I need money for medical bills. Whatever you need, actorsfund.org. But how can people help out these poor artistic folk?
Well, if you can help, go to StarsInTheHouse.com or text Fund 2020 to 56512. You'll get a dandy receipt from the Actors Fund. If you want a message read by one of our guests tonight, send it to donations@StarsInTheHouse.com. Now, last night, because there's some donations to read, Seth. Speaking of donations, Sally Wilford and Joe Falcon were on to celebrate Rebecca Luker's and Sally's CD, All the Girls. As you can see there, it's available on iTunes, Spotify, and Google Play.
Yes.
And some people donated after the show in honor. So I wanted to just read this. Let me get the glasses on here.
Yeah.
As a thank you to those who donated. These came in afterward. We want to say thank you. These are donations to the Actors Fund. Karen from Massachusetts, $25. I miss Rebecca so much. She was my inspiration as a singer and a wonderful friend for many years. Thanks for this. Thinking of her with a full heart. Loving her show with Sally. Christine from Philadelphia donated $100 in remembrance of the irreplaceable Rebecca Luker. Thanks, Seth and James, for putting this wonderful show together. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. And get that CD, and you can get it at iTunes. You get the booklet. It's so beautiful.
And you can play the game that Seth kept playing last night. Who's on top? Who's on bottom? Is it Sally or Rebecca?
Their voices are the same. So tonight we're celebrating. We have Susan Lucci introducing our game night because there's a big soap opera special coming up for Broadway Cares.
A week from tonight.
Yeah, a week from tonight. Competing with our show, but we support it.
That's right.
So Broadway Cares, by the way, Broadway Cares funds the Actors Fund, so it's all the same thing.
It's all in the same family.
It's this major Broadway Cares special of all these major soap stars, and Susan is here to talk about it. Plus, she's going to talk about our time on All My Children, which was, I was 6 seasons. 6 episodes, but regardless,
a complete arc.
Was it?
Don't know where the nomination was, but
I do.
Arc. But we want to say, because Susan, we want to make sure I get it right. ABC Daytime back on Broadway, they did it at the Town Hall. We love the.
I was in the first one.
And they did it there for 7 years in a row. From
all the soap opera stars. The audience was crazy.
And all 7 years, Susan Lucci did it, and now they're bringing it back. 10 years after the last one they did at the Town Hall, and they're doing it virtually a week from today.
And they're also doing like meet and greets where you can sign up to actually talk. It's phenomenal. So
you can go to BroadwayCares.org for all information.
I'm going to put that banner up. I'm going to put that up right now, right?
Okay.
Broadway, hold on.
And then after we chat with Susan, we're going to bring on some friends who were on All My Children, and we're going to play game night.
Yeah, we were all on All My Children. I probably had the smallest quote-unquote arc, but let's just say none of us lasted that long. But we're all going to be here playing.
And tonight's letter, because I know a lot of you who watch on a regular basis want to know, here's the big scandal, as Seth would say, is a letter we've done before. Okay, Paul Castry, come on for 1 second and explain.
Oh, Paul. What am I explaining?
Game? Because you're the one who brought it to Seth's attention that we had a repeat letter.
We did. Well, we did the letter P before.
But
Right.
we felt like we had to do it in honor of All My Children and Susan Lucci. So P in honor for Pine Valley.
Pine Valley, of course. And it's actually a really good word for this game because, it's a lot of famous people and names begin with P. P is a good word. All those P's, B's,
Like Paul Castry. I felt like that's where you were going with that.
Call me Norm Lewis tonight, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye, Norm.
Okay.
All right,
let's bring her on.
Please welcome Erica Kane herself, the lovely, looking exactly the same, Miss Susan Lucci.
Hi.
Hi,
So
Susan.
good to see you. Really, thank you so much for doing this.
Hi, Susan. Before we even get to the soap opera, we have to talk about, because we're so Broadway obsessed, what it was like for you when you did Annie Get Your Gun on Broadway back in the day. What was your experience like on that?
Oh my gosh, it was a dream. I mean, a dream. I grew up on Long Island, and if you grew up in New York and you want to be an actress, I mean, Broadway is it for me. It always was really where I wanted to be, and to be live on stage and have that whole experience was incredible. And I got to be the first one to go in for Bernadette Peters. So I got to work with the original cast and crew. It was just phenomenal. I'm really talking about it. It was so exciting.
Well, that's so sweet. I remember you telling me a story about you auditioning for a Broadway show back in the early 70s. Am I crazy, or did you audition for a show before All My Children?
Oh, before All My Children? No. All My Children was the first soap that I auditioned for. Mm-hmm.
But not a Broadway show? You never went for any Broadway show audition?
Broadway?
Yeah.
Yes, but I had no training. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't even know that you needed to have an arrangement. I just thought you just sang whatever you heard on the Broadway cast album, or the way I always did in my room. I mean, that's what I just grew up doing, and that's what I thought you did. So, I was pretty silly. And then I knew that. Well, then when I got the part on My Children, that was just such a great part, and I was so lucky, and it became very all-encompassing. But when I went along as Erica and All My Children, I met Marvin Hamlisch, and he was so supportive and kind. He said, "Don't worry that you've never won an Emmy. You're wonderful, and keep it up." And he made me feel so good, and asked me if I would make some appearances with him on stage in New York, but also in Pittsburgh and in Heinz Hall. And it was a wonderful experience working with him. And he said to me, and he had a song written for me. I wasn't singing at the time. And he had all these chorus boys come out. It was a great number, as you can imagine, Marvin being Marvin. And he said to me at one point, "If you ever need me, I'm here for you and need my help." And then came this opportunity right after I won the Emmy to play Annie Oakley in Annie Get Your Gun. And I was way too shy to call Marvin Hamlisch, but my husband was not. So he called Marvin, and Marvin was the warmest, greatest, most generous person. And he said, "I'm coming home from a world tour on Sunday night. Come to my apartment and sing for me." And so I did.
Susan, okay, there's so many questions. First off, how did Marvin know that you could sing?
Right.
Well, he didn't really know, and I that's why he wanted to hear me, and he was going to advise me as to whether I should actually do this, or could do it. John McDaniel was the musical director, and I had sung in front of John McDaniel on several appearances on the Rosie O'Donnell show, and so he, I guess, thought I could sing. Anyway, I went to ring Marvin Hamlisch's doorbell. And think that I was going to sing for Marvin. I mean, that was very scary. But he answered the door. He was so nice, and I had been working on the music on my own. And he said, "Let's sing through the music." And his lyricist Craig Cornelia was there, and I sang. And Marvin, after I sang through everything, he said, "Okay, I'm going to go to the back of my apartment, and you sing to me, knowing that I'm way back there." And so I did. And he came out and he said, "Okay, you can do this. If you want to do this, you can do this. You're very brave. Tall, you're not." So he made me laugh. He wanted me to work, and I did work with Craig for 10 days and come back to him and sing again. And he had all my sheet music printed up so beautifully. He told me where to go because I had no idea even how to audition. But I wanted to sing for the Weislers, who were the producers of Annie Get Your Gun. I wanted them to hear me so they knew what they were getting into. And I wanted to know that I could pass that test, that I wasn't going to be on stage on Broadway. And lots of little girls like I had been in that audience. My parents would take me to Broadway shows. I didn't want to disappoint them. I didn't want them to sit there dreaming their dreams and thinking, oh, wow, she can't sing. This is nothing. You know, I wanted to be able to do a really good job.
So you had not said yes yet when you went to Marvin's apartment. You had not said yes to the role?
I said that I wanted to do it, but I wanted them to hear me sing.
Gotcha.
I think that's so smart. That way, you know that you actually got it based on merit, and they're not freaking out during rehearsals like, we didn't know she couldn't sing. That was so smart of you to audition.
Well, thank you. It did work out. I went to the Weislers' apartment then and sang for them. You both probably know this. To sing for people in their apartment is the scariest thing in the world. I would much rather be on stage with all the, the darkness in the house, and you're on stage and you can't see anybody. And so that was very, very scary.
Well, it's just as horrible being on the other side because you have to have a plastic smile on your face because the singer's watching you.
Actually, I'll just tell you this one last thing. When I went to the Weislers' apartment, John McDaniel answered the door, and he said that they weren't home, but he would work with me with the music. So he played a couple things, and I sang, and he said, "Just a minute." And it turned out that Fran Weisler was there all the time, and the deal was, if John thought I could sing, he would have Fran come out, and then Barry came and I would audition. And if I couldn't sing, he would say, I'll tell Barry and Fran that you were here. And then I wouldn't be embarrassed. That was so wonderful of John to come up with this deal, So Fran came out, and then Barry came, and I sang for them both. And gosh, it got to be probably 10 o'clock at night by the time all of this transpired. And they said to me right on the spot, "You've got it. You've got the part." So.
And then when you were finally on that stage, what was the moment that was just so fun every night that you really look forward to doing?
Oh, there was a lot of comedy in this production too, which I absolutely loved. There were so many things. I will tell you that the song "There's No Business Like Show Business" was the song I almost could never get through it without, so between the comedy and then the really touching things, Fran and Barry wanted me to see the show too before, we really did this. So my husband and I went to see the show. We wound up seeing it 4 or 5 times. And halfway through the first act, my husband, who's very supportive of me, thank heavens, he's been always wonderful. He leaned over, he said, "You can do this. You can do this." And then when the part came where Annie Oakley is on a trapeze, and it was Bernadette Peters at the time playing Annie Oakley, I thought that I would have to go and do this trapeze artistry work. And I remembered that Chelsea Piers had a course where they teach circus performing, and I could take trapeze there. But this all went through my mind in about 5 seconds before I realized that can't be Bernadette Peters. That must be a dancer with hair like Bernadette Peters, because the insurance would be astronomical for Bernadette Peters to be on that trapeze. A reality check.
That was a close one.
Chelsea Piers.
I love that you did that. I want to talk about this.
So Susan, let's talk about back on Broadway. So
yes.
you did all 7 years that it was at the town hall. Why did you say yes when you were first asked?
Oh, I was thrilled at the prospect. And it really was an idea that came out of our hair and makeup room at All My Children. Michael Cohen, who was our longtime publicist, happened to be visiting that day. And we were getting ready to celebrate All My Children's 35th anniversary. And we wanted to do something special. And so Eden Regal and Michael Cohen and I all had this conversation about what can we do to make it really special. Our fans had been so passionate. What can we do to give back? And Michael had the idea for Broadway Cares. And then we all just gasped, oh, this is a fantastic idea, because then we can also really give back. It's win-win-win, and that's always good. And then came the getting ready and the rehearsals and booking the theater, and Broadway Cares got right back to Michael and really loved the idea. So we were very lucky all around.
Oh.
Susan and I did the opening number the first year, and Susan and I remember that. So we have a moment, and I'm not going to show our moment because they're going to show it next Thursday, but I'll show people one little part of the opening. They told me they only wanted me to show 30 seconds. So it's basically, I'm auditioning all the cast members of Pine Valley to see who's like good enough to be on Broadway. And of course, everyone makes it. And I played the character I played on All My Children, which was Rudy, this choreographer. So here's one little moment from the very first benefit that we did. Here, take a gander.
Mesdames et messieurs, I am Rudy, the man who made Desiree Dubois a star. What? This audition is to find the most talented citizens of Pine Valley and bring them to Broadway. I don't know what the hell you think you were doing, but that is not the Pine Valley style. Watch me. A 5, 6, 7, 8, sexy walk, flirt, flirt. Turn around, show your butt and work it. See your rival glare and cat fight. Find a hottie, grab and make out. That's how it's done.
Oh, that's wonderful. Seth, you're great.
That was so fun. So they're going to do this whole special next week with these meet and greets as well. And for 2 seconds, just talk about our episode. So you went to Las Vegas undercover as Desiree Dubois. Why were you skipping town? I can't remember.
Oh my gosh, there were so many times when I skipped town. Seth, I don't remember the exact reason why I went to Las Vegas, but I love Las Vegas. That had to be fun.
It was, well, you were in a full blonde wig. You looked amazing.
Not as a nun, though. I had a little blonde wig.
No, it was you. It was blonde because you were Desiree. All I know is that I picked you out of a crowd. I made you a star, and then I have one little scene. I was always in black. That's why I'm wearing this black shirt right now to recreate my role. But I tell you that I know that you don't want to be in I basically see you in a restaurant. And I realize you're going to be a star, and I confront you that you can't be in the back of the chorus. You need to be a star. Here's one of our moments together that I happen to find.
Is that an ultimatum? This is show business. All or nothing, ma petite. Dancers I can find. Showstoppers, the gods hand you once in a lifetime, and I intend to grab on with both hands. I see it in your eyes. You would shrivel and die in the back row.
No, I wouldn't. I like it back there.
Liar. Rehearsals will leave you weeping, but you will be a star.
Liar.
Liar. I was lying, Seth. You were so right to call me on it.
Oh, that's
So people can watch. They need to go to BroadwayCares.org to watch. So wait, before we go, Susan Lucci, what have you been doing during the pandemic? You've been watching all 35 seasons of All My Children, catching up on what actually happened?
I've been eating. That's what a lot of us have done during COVID. I've been watching Yellowstone most recently. That was so great. And my gosh, there are so many great things on Netflix and Amazon Prime. And so just that's been really wonderful. But doing a lot of things from home, shooting as we are tonight. And I've had the opportunity to do a number of charity things from home, most of which is the American Heart Association, Go Red for Women. And I've enjoyed that so much. I've enjoyed all of it. I really have. And I've enjoyed being home too. For that schedule from All My Children. And when I left All My Children, I went to Atlanta and did Mark Cherry's Devious Maids. Mm-hmm. And so I frankly always felt like I had been somebody who's shot from a cannon. And in my house, I'd be running through, unpacking a suitcase, packing another one, or with the All My Children studio thinking, wow, someday I'd love to sit in that chair. So it has been, really, I think a lot of people probably have enjoyed that part of being home. I thought that I would learn Italian, and I didn't. I don't know where the days went. But I'm very, very anxious to work again. I love what I do. I feel very lucky to have the opportunity to do it. Just before COVID, actually, I was doing celebrity autobiography, and we were back on Broadway. And what a fun, wonderful show that is.
I love that show.
Have you done it?
Yeah, I did. And I read Star Jones's autobiography. It's so fun. Who do you read?
I do Ivana Trump and Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh, that's a great one.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love both of those. And sometimes I do Kim Kardashian along with Chloe. And we just, I mean, it's not really Chloe. I mean, sometimes it's Christy Brinkley and Brooke Shields and the three of us. We have fun.
It's celebrity autobiography. It's amazing. If you've never seen it, they did it once on TV. You need to watch it, but watch it when it's live again. And I guess before you go, I'll just say I was so intimidated doing scenes with you, but I want people to know that are watching, that are fans of All My Children. You were so nice, so crazily nice. You didn't know me at all, and you were so on your gig. Like you're fully. We don't have cue cards in soap operas. You had everything memorized, no matter what day it was. Like, is that just a freak skill you had? Like in school, you could memorize AP Bio, or did you just really work hard every single night?
I could memorize really well. Thank you, Seth. But AP Bio was not my forte. And chemistry, this was not my forte. Although chemistry I kind of liked sometimes, but you know, the experiments. But yes, I used to memorize. I read early. I used to memorize my school reading books, license plates going by when I'd be in the backseat of the car.
So that is just a freak skill you had, because you were like, I mean, I felt like I was like, oh, I'll just fake it. Then I'm like, wait, she is like word perfect. I'm like, I have no right to like make up my lines. Anyway, bravo.
You were great. I love RC. I'm so glad to see that again.
I know. It was such a fun time. It was a long time ago, 15 years. Okay, so everyone, next Thursday, Broadway Cares.
BroadwayCares.org. Back on Broadway a week from today. Thank you, Susan Lucci, so much for dropping by.
Much.
Thank you so much for doing this and for having us back on Broadway. Thank you.
Yes, hope to see you back on Broadway. Bye, Ms. Lucci.
Bye.
Oh, that was so fun.
I forgot to say how much money we're up to. I didn't give the total, I think, yesterday. We are up to
for the Actors Fund.
For the Actors Fund, $682,890. There we go.
Okay, everyone. I'm gonna now welcome some residents of Pine Valley to do this game night.
Pick that off.
Okay, so don't forget, next Thursday it's BroadwayCares.org. I'm gonna get rid of that.
Right.
Where the hell is that? BroadwayCares.org. You know him. He was on 8 seasons of All My Children. Please welcome Mr. Norm Lewis. Hey, Paul. Okay, so Paul Castry's filling in for Norm Lewis. Wait.
Norm.
It's literally like when you get Oreos, but they're Morios.
Right. We're not going to McDonald's. We're going to McDavid's, like on The Simpsons.
It's Norm Lewis.
Yeah, I'm always understudying Norm. We're always up for the same things. He gets it. I get it.
You cover him. He covers you. Now here's some actual people from
actual people.
Well, people that were actually in Pine Valley.
Person.
Okay, our very, very good friend, me and Norm's very good friend, Mr. Richard Roland.
Hi.
Hi,
I'm
Richard.
really laughing hysterically. Hi, boys. It's so
Hi.
good to see you.
It's so good to see you. So Richard right now, like I said, he's Pine Valley and he's also done a million Broadway shows, but now he's become like professors, Roland. Where are you professoring?
Indiana University.
Oh, so beautiful. You know how old I am? When I applied there, I would always tell people like, it's from the movie Breaking Away. And I realized that movie is 50 years old.
I know.
What?
I always name drop that because it was
from the Maltese Falcon.
It's from the Scarlet Letter. Okay. Now another resident of Pine Valley and another really good friend for so many years, the wonderful Eric Woodall.
Hey.
Hi, Eric.
Hi, Eric.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Eric, is that a Zoom background or do you live in a factory?
It is a factory. It's an old warehouse. It was a warehouse built in the late 1800s. That's what you can get when you're in North Carolina.
It is North Carolina because Raleigh, I remember going to like, I think when I was on NPR there, I was doing a show. It was the NPR was in an old factory. It's beautiful.
That's right. They do a lot of those, they've taken a lot of those older buildings and turned them into, apartments and condos and homes.
Nice.
So yeah, I've been really lucky to be in one. It's, I hadn't been here much until the quarantine, and then I've spent so much time here, so I've loved it. I've loved having a place like this.
Eric, if you don't know, began as a Broadway. Well, we met we'll talk about later, but Broadway actor, then became major casting director on Broadway, but is now a la Richard, not a professeuse, but he's running a theater. What's the name of your theater and where is it?
It's North Carolina Theater, and it is in Raleigh, North Carolina.
So fabulous. And so you're living in a converted factory. Paul, you live in an actual factory, right? Because you can't. A horrible, like smoke-filled. Okay, now let me welcome from, I think he's in Canada right now, but I'm not sure, maybe downtown, my scene partner in All My Children, star of V for Madness, the amazing Mr. Christian Campbell.
Hi. And the most poorly lit of us all here. I'm sorry.
But you know what? We're at that age where you got to just dim it all. Christian, are you in Canada or are you downtown in your cool garden apartment?
No. I mean, actually up in Beacon, New York, just north of New York.
Oh, it's beautiful there. Why did I think you're in Canada? Because you're from there.
Because I'm from there and I was just there. So I was up there for the holidays. Sorry, just knocking things around here. Yeah. So, but now I'm up in Beacon. Enrique and my wife and I have been up here for about since 2016. So
pretty.
I know. We love it. It just keeps getting better too. It's a cool place.
Your lighting's going to be wonderful for the charades round. We can't actually see anything. Can't wait. Just darkness.
He's not on our team, is he?
All right.
Okay.
And finally, we have our moderator for the night,
who's already starting up.
Okay, he's literally trying to show how bad our lighting is. What's the problem, Jack? Okay, we actually look amazing.
I had to figure that you can't see yourselves, or else you would have noticed that your color's really red and yellow.
We go to the tanning salon. Have you not been to?
Can you see how it's called a tone, and our tone is very different than your tone?
No, actually, I see that it's really red. I don't think that looks red.
Here's the thing, Jack. Is that Jeff
not
Porter?
the lighting I approved of, but I love it. It's very soft, yellow, and like you're in hell.
Anything else? Okay, just a shrug. Okay, so listen, because we did our Susan Lucci opening, we're transitioning the show, so we're going to actually begin the official game night after our medical break. So this is our introduction to all the players. Bye, Jack.
Bye,
Jack, you got that cyst you wanted Dr. LaPook to look at. Okay, so
I thought it was a boil.
We're going to take a 5-minute break. We'll see all you clowns soon, and I've got some really amazing clips of everybody from the soap opera, so get ready for that shit.
That's right.
All right, Jack, no, do not disrobe.
Take Jack off first. Take
God,
Jack off.
I can't
take Jack off.
Norm, I'll see you in a minute. Mr. Woodall, Professors, and 416, Christian Campbell, Canadian. So now let's take our medical break with the doctor of Pine Valley, Dr. John LaPook, or his evil twin. We'll find out. Hi, Dr. LaPook. Ah! Wait, I totally hit the wrong thing. Oh, shit. Wait, what did I do? Hold on. What do I have to go to? Are we even on anymore? Oh
my God, you didn't show me cyst and desist.
Okay. First of all, that's funny. Hold on. Oh, there we are. Here.
Yep.
Click
Yes.
that. Wait, we went off camera by accident.
All right. There we are.
Hi, Dr. LaPook.
Hello. Good news tonight. We are like 3 hours past Johnson & Johnson submitting their vaccine, single-dose vaccine for an emergency use authorization to the FDA. That's a big deal.
I would love you to tell people again, because everyone's like, it's only 65% effective. Talk about what's 100% effective about Johnson & Johnson.
Okay, so they kind of, I spoke to their research people, and I said, you kind of a little bit buried the lead in your press release. And he goes, yeah, I know. They kind of sort of said, so 72% effective at preventing mild to moderate disease. 85%, I'm sorry, do that again. 72% effective at preventing, I'm going to have it right here. It's a moderate to severe. So I don't want to get this wrong because it's them. It's 72% effective at preventing moderate to severe COVID 28 days after vaccination. 85% effective at overall preventing severe disease. And here's the thing, drum roll. 100%, go ahead. 100% effective at preventing hospitalization and death. Yeah, hallelujah. So all of these vaccines so far have been 100% effective at preventing hospitalization and death. So 95% for Moderna and Pfizer in terms of preventing sort of any symptoms.
Right.
But the bottom line is you don't want to end up in a hospital and you don't want to die.
Right.
From COVID. So this should answer a lot of people's questions. You know, what if I can get the Johnson & Johnson first, but should I wait for them? No. Take the first vaccine that you can get.
And I would think it's going to be a lot easier because is that the one that's going to pharmacies, or it will go to pharmacies because it's easier to administer?
Yeah, you don't have a lot of the deep freeze, necessities. Moderna also doesn't have quite the minus 70 degrees Celsius kind of thing that you need. Moderna is easier, so you're going to start to see them rolling out to pharmacies now. There are now, I think we surpassed the number of people who've gotten vaccines. Has surpassed the number of people who've gotten officially infected and maybe more unofficially.
That's great.
Yeah, so we're getting up, in those numbers towards numbers that could really make a difference. We're starting to see the cases go down. Hospitalizations always lag after that. Deaths lag after that. So nobody should get complacent about it. And we are worried. The CDC is worried about a possible fourth wave. This is the third wave. So bottom line for everybody is the masks, the social distancing, all washing your hands, all that stuff. But I don't want people to just think, oh, well, what's the big deal? We're going to still have to do everything we were doing before. That's just a little bit of overlap at the beginning, and maybe for a while, but we need to see what the protection is. The bottom line is, like for Moderna and Pfizer, it protects you from getting sick, from feeling sick. But does it also protect you from getting asymptomatically sick? So does it stop you from getting infected but not feeling anything, not knowing it? Remember, so many people are asymptomatic, but they're still spreading it. So they're figuring that out right now.
This is a good question, which I never heard before. How long is the vaccine effective?
We don't know. Right, because what is that expression? They're building the engine of the plane as it's taking off, But they think from the people who started getting, remember the phase 1 was in March of last year. It was just 2 months after they got the sequence.
Wow.
So they think in terms of the blood testing and the antibodies and the T cell and all that stuff, it should be certainly 6 to 12 months. It may be longer than that. I was reading an article today about T cell immunity, which is the cell immunity, as opposed to the antibody, the B cell immunity. And they're talking about, you can see for the first SARS, years later, still a T cell response for that. So we'll see. You may need to get a booster. One of the things that they're talking about is combining it with the yearly flu shot. So, you get a booster when you get your yearly flu shot. So it's really interesting what's happening right now. And I have to say, I got greenlit for another 60-minute piece. I can't tell you exactly what it is. It's top secret.
You can tell us.
Yeah, nobody else is going to be watching. But it looks to be, it's probably going to air in March, and it's going to be looking at this next phase of what we're going into right now. So
great.
Oh, that's so great. So tomorrow is our salute to Anne Reinking. Are you going to be here for that, I hope?
I love Anne Reinking, and I wouldn't miss it. I wouldn't miss her for the world.
Great.
So I will be here.
See you tomorrow night with BB Newirth, who's basically co-hosting with us.
Exactly.
Oh, I wouldn't miss BB Newirth for the world.
See? All right. Thank you for the good news tonight. Only good news from now on.
Bye.
Bye, John.
All right, clowns.
All right, let's do this.
I hope the clowns are ready. So
all right,
first,
I'm just going to have to bring Jack on. Jack, okay, so what we forgot one thing. We forgot these under lights, but I don't know if that's really going to
what is that?
I don't know if that's really going to do the trick.
We still look red. I mean, this looks more red than it normally does. It's on the bottom thing like it's supposed to.
I don't know. I'll try. You bring everyone
You know what?
on.
This will be really fun for the radio for people to hear. We're on Sirius XM every day. All right, so look, let me see what Narm has to say. Okay. Jack, James, that's what we look like. All right, Norm. Still got the comedy. Eric Woodall. And then, of course, and the person who really knows lighting, Christian Campbell. You literally put on your iPhone light against you. Hey, Jack, can that do it? Is this any better?
Sure.
Sure.
You guys do.
Is
when
that
the show's not on.
Wait, you do like it, you don't like it.
fine.
Wait a minute.
You know what?
That's better.
It is.
It
Thank
looks
you,
better.
Paul, for having your personality.
Less orange.
Okay.
Okay, so let's explain to our audience who's never seen this, and Christian, who's never actually played. Actually, maybe also Richard and Eric. So the game is called Salad Ball. Well, I feel like Richard, you played Celebrity with us, though, haven't you?
Yeah.
All right, so it's basically Celebrity, but kind of more. So this is called Salad Ball because it's not just celebrity names. It's anything that begins with the letter P. So it could be phrases, song titles, anything. We've all given in our words and titles to Jack Plotnick. So we're in two different teams, and who's ever going first is telling our team, we're trying to get them to guess what these words are, as many as we can within 1 minute. And we can give any kind of clue we want. You know, it's a famous song by Olivia Newton-John, whatever we want to say. Then after we go through all the words, we go to round 2. And for this, all the words go back. We can only give a one-word clue. So instead of saying it's a famous song by Olivia Newton-John, we can just go Olivia, and hopefully people remember what was said in round 1. And if people don't remember, there's a lot of anger from this one. Then, and Paul Castry, then round 3, all the words go back again, and it's just charades. It's old school, however you play charades, you know, with the same symbols. And the losing team, someone from the winning team gets to pick one person from the losing team to tell a mortifying, embarrassing story from their past. And it has to actually be embarrassing and not a braggy story. Like, I had to choose between 2 Broadway shows. It was so embarrassing. It has to actually be an embarrassing story.
No, what are the teams? Was that decided?
No, it hasn't been decided. So, I mean, James, Jack always wants me to pick first, but I just want to make sure. Do you want to be on my team or separate teams?
Sure, we can be on the same team.
So let's say me, James, and Eric, team 1. Paul, Richard, Christian, team 2. Okay. We are Eric. Of course, I think you know what the name of our team is. It's 2 words together. What is it?
Oh, Plummy and Slam.
We are the Plummy and Slams. Which was Eric and I did Oliver, and there's a line in it. We have no idea, but Nancy enters the dance. She's like, Plummy and Slum. We're like, why is that still in the script? No one knows what it means. But we did the show, by the way, in 1989. We're still quoting Plummy and Slum. Plummy and Slum.
Plummy and Slum.
Yeah, S-L-A-M, but it's P-L-U-M-M-Y. With the Plummy and Slums. Paul, Richard, and Christian, you guys get to name your own team.
Christian, what are we named?
God, the Brotherhood. I have no idea.
That's too Nazi-ish. I would say the Jules Fishers with the great lighting.
Okay.
The Jules Fishers.
The Jules Fishers. Good guy.
Christian's incredible lighting scheme.
The Jules Fishers.
Okay, so the last thing, this is only for the game players. On the right side of your screen, you have comments. So as you can see, comments like this: who is Paul? I only know Narm. And then for when you're actually giving clues, you go to private chat. And in private chat, Paul is going to give the clues. You're going to see a line, and underneath that are your words. So only when you're giving clues should you go to private chat, or else you're going to see what the actual words are. So when you're not giving clues, go back to comments. I can't tell if when I'm teaching a master class and the kids have totally tuned me out and they're just literally staring, or if you
Okay. So, all right. We don't go into full screen mode. You've got to have the chat room open at the right there, basically.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Okay, who would like to go first? Why don't we say the Jules Fishers go first? Paul Cash, you played the most. You give clues first.
There you go.
So I'm going to go to private chat.
Oh, David Katz has advice about the lighting.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, you go private chat. I'm going to time you, though. So he said...
Now, Seth, are you going to do your famous The Time's Up playing?
Yeah, when time is up, you'll hear an amazing pianoistic piece. Hit the camera white balance and adjust. Okay, I'm going to time you. So is everyone... Now, it's only words and phrases that begin with P.
Well, hold on.
Okay. Okay, the Juleses.
We're not going. Okay, on your mark, get set. Jules Fishers.
Okay, this is when a bunch of girls have a sleepover and they all wear...
negligee.
No, but what do they call the event? A bunch of girls at someone's house?
Yeah,
but what are they
wearing? P-word.
Pajamas. Pajama game.
Okay.
Pajama game.
No,
Second word.
Event. There's presents and...
pajama party.
Yes. Okay. This was the middle square on Hollywood Squares. The guy from Bewitched.
Paul Lind.
Yes. These are the potato chips that come in a canister.
Pringles.
This is Elvis's wife.
Priscilla Presley.
This is ba-dum, 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 ba-dum,
Pink
ba-dum.
Panther.
Right. This is the song from the movie that was Molly Ringwald's big movie.
Pretty in Pink.
Right. This was the guy from Dirty Dancing, the actor.
Patrick Swayze.
Right. This is oh God. Yes. All right, good. That was good, you guys.
Okay,
You got 7.
I want to just analyze something.
Uh-oh.
It's what girls wear, negligees. Begins with a P.
It's what little girls wear, negligees. Oh.
And then Richard Roland's trying to make himself young. Paul, I don't know, Lind maybe? It's like, how do you not know Paul Lind?
Totally.
Okay, so
Yep.
never heard of him.
My first clue, to be fair, wasn't very good. I shouldn't have focused on what they're wearing right away.
I guess. Christian. Okay, so how many?
Well, the words
I
that
got
Paul
7.
got were Pajama Party, Paul Lynde, Pringles, Priscilla Presley, Pink Panther, Pretty in Pink, and Patrick Swayze. And I want to remind everyone playing, you have 1 pass per round.
Oh, thank
Right,
you,
I forgot
Jack
to say that.
Plotnick.
That was good. I got to remember those names. Okay, so remember that because that's all going back for round 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Jimmy, you want to go first?
I'll do the I'll do the first one. So it's you, me, and Eric, right?
You want me to time, Seth?
Yeah, Paul, can you time, please?
You're not looking, are you?
No, I'm looking this way.
All right, just a second.
Oh, so I don't look at that. Yeah.
Do not go to private chat, girl. Only when you give a clue do you go to private chat. Just go to
Okay.
comments. You don't have to block it. Just click
It's
comment.
okay. I'm just locking it. You can't see it. I got a notebook in front of it.
Such a goody two shoes. Okay.
All right, Paul, you tell me when.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
On
Yes,
your
sir.
mark, get set, go.
It's a song that Prince sang.
Purple Rain.
Yes. 2 words. It's what was the God? So the show that Sean and Kristen was in.
Promises.
Yes. She's an independent film actress, really well known.
Parker Posey.
Yes, thank you so much. A cartoon character. It's
Pepe Le Pew?
Not a hog, but a
Pig. Porky Pig.
Yes.
Pig, Porky the Pig.
It's Narm
Petunia
Lewis.
Pig.
Paul Castry.
Yes. Mary Martin played this character.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
It's in London, not a circle, but a
Piccadilly Circus. Piccadilly Square.
Piccadilly Square. Yeah.
It's the movie with Rock Hudson and that you love.
Pillow
so much.
Talk.
Yes. It's a song from like 1980 that who played Sandy in the movie Grease?
Olivia Newton-John.
No?
Thank you. That was very good.
All right.
Good. Wow.
All right, Jack.
Great
What do you got
job. You got Purple Rain, Promises, Parker Posey, Porky Pig, Paul Castry, Peter Pan, Piccadilly Square, Pillow Talk.
All right.
Wait, we got a donation
So it's-
already that I want to.
That's a really good close game.
Richard Roland, I'm going to send you these donations to read.
Oh, fun.
Hold, please. Get out your phone.
And you have to read him as your angry character from the soap.
Yeah, holy cow, are you mad on that soap?
we saw that clip. We're going to be showing that, Richard.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Okay, I'll do my best. Heather in NYC, $50 in memory of my mother, Lisa, who loved all my children, and most especially Susan Lucci. Thank you for so many years of joy. Mike, $50 in honor of the wonderful Richard Roland's appearance tonight.
Oh.
Very nice.
Rich, you're a nice guy in real life.
It just never got any better.
Wow, someone is really focusing on the game.
Yes, someone has to.
Sorry, Jack, you've been upstaged.
You fucking said those words, didn't I?
Yes.
Maybe. She's just trying to help. Well, Ashley, Piccadilly Square. Is Piccadilly Square an actual? Is that someone that's ever been to London? That's like, I think it's called Piccadilly Square. Is it in Piccadilly Circus?
Okay,
Piccadilly Circus.
Okay, I've been to London, and guess what? It was me who did it. And Jack Plotnick couldn't have changed it. I literally sent him 6 words. Or no, did I send you? You know what I mean? Like, or I sent you 5 before. It's all good.
Not my responsibility.
That's right. It's not his responsibility.
It's above your pay grade. You don't even get paid.
He wants a raise.
All right, let's have the Jules Fisher.
Let's go.
Yeah, by the way, you got it mixed up. It's Trafalgar Square, Piccadilly Circus.
Thank you. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, sadly, it's been a while since we've been there.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Jules Fisher, you guys ready? Oh, wait, who's going? Who's going? Christian, you want to give clues?
I'm going to be terrible at it, so best not. I don't go right now. Not yet.
So
Not until I get
Richard?
there.
All right, Richard, you have the better lighting, so I'm going to support Richard doing it. So you go to private chat, Richard.
All right.
Tell me when. It's underneath the line, your first word.
Okay. Star of Grease. She played Sandy originally in the movie.
Olivia Newton-John?
Yes, and her song about working out.
Oh,
Physical.
that's physical.
A Rodgers and Hammerstein musical. Not very many people know of it, but my dad was in it. I know nobody knows that. Based on a John Steinbeck novel.
Pipe Dream? No.
Yes. Okay. We've got magic to do.
Pippin.
Okay. She was Stockholm Syndrome. She robbed a bank.
Penny Hurst.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Donna McKechnie won a Tony for singing these lyrics, and they were.
Play me the music.
Nice.
Give me a chance to come through.
It's 3 times.
Play me the music. Play me the music.
Yes. Okay. Voice of Ursula the Sea Witch in the original. Okay. A school bus with lots of colors on it.
The Partridge Family.
He's from my state. He was mayor of South Bend. He's now. Nah.
Time's up, girl. Hey, Paul Castro said Pat Carroll. I heard it.
He did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Richard, that was a lot of resume information with no actual just saying. It's not, you can't go, it's not a cigarette. It's not a cigar. It's, okay, back in the 50s, my dad had 2 callbacks.
It's what happens when you teach theater history for a living.
Right. A little known musical that was between.
So my students are like, okay, they've tuned out by now. They're like, they've had it.
That was
By the way, P.S. People should know Richard Rollins' father had such a crazy, stunning voice. You can look him up on the Ed Sullivan Show. What did he sing that was so beautiful? With a guitar.
They call the Wind Mariah.
Oh yes.
Called him Mariah. Oh my God,
beautiful.
So gorgeous his voice.
It's really beautiful.
Okay, what did they get, Jack Plotnick?
Physical, Pipe Dream, Pippin, Patty Hearst, Play Me the Music, Play Me the Music, Play Me the Music, Pat Carroll, and Partridge Family.
Wow.
And just, Richard, note, you can just say it's Olivia Newton-John's song. Not, she's Australian. She was in Greece. They have to.
I don't think I mentioned the country.
Then they have to guess Olivia Newton-John. Then they guess the song. You can just say Olivia Newton-John.
I liked his way. I liked his way of saying, okay, her husband went missing, apparently.
So specific. I
don't think I've played a game since the last time I saw you, so that's how long it's been. I don't remember.
Well, that was great. You got 7.
That was great.
Richard Roland used to have blowout New Year's Eve parties that were so much fun on 72nd Street. Those were the days.
Now I just have blown out knees.
Thoroughly Modern Millie did you in.
Did. That's tapping on a steel deck.
You know what? It's not healthy. And I want the rake from Lion King gone when Broadway comes back. Okay. Should I give clues?
Sure. Or Eric, are you ready?
Eric, do you want to give Eric? Your eyebrows are raised.
Go.
Yeah,
Eric.
I can get. Yeah. Now I take my notebook off.
There you go.
Perfect. All right. Paul Cash, you're going to time Eric Woodall?
Oh yeah. Hold on a second.
Oh, hold on though. Look, could I have possibly gotten this mixed up? There is a Piccadilly Square. It's kind of the equivalent of the Grove in LA.
Hey, James, you're
Maybe
such a Londoner.
Somewhere. I knew that. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Paul.
Are you ready? You ready? On your
Eric,
mark,
ready?
Go.
Gay politician married to Chasten.
Oh,
Pete Buttigieg.
This is a song in Tommy. What does he play in the musical Tommy?
Pitbull Wizard.
Yes. This is the song in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory that Gene Wilder sings.
Pure Imagination.
Yes. Barbara Streisand sang this in Funny Girl.
People?
Yes, but keep going. Sing the first line.
People who meet people are the luckiest people in the world?
Yes, that's it. This is what we get a medicine shot in our arm, usually for a lot of illnesses. If we're sick, this is what they give us, starting with a P.
Wait, penicillin.
Yes, that's it. This is a tongue teaser starting with the letter P.
Peter
It's about
Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Yes, and this is a song.
Time.
Okay. Who is putting in the 45-word? Play me the music, play me the music, play me the music.
And what was that one again?
The other one that we had to just
That
do.
you just did.
People who need people are the luckiest people in the world.
That was it.
And Eric, you got all but one. We finished that round. Eric got Pete Buttigieg, Pinball Wizard, Pure Imagination, People Who Need People, Luckiest People in the World, Penicillin. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, and then the last one you would have gotten if you had one more second, which is la 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 la.
Poor wandering one.
Yeah.
Poor wandering one. All right, so that one will go into round 2. Wow.
No. Yes, it was.
Okay, so
and guess what? It's tied 14-14.
Ooh.
Has that ever happened?
Shocking.
Brava. Okay, so Christian, I found one of our clips, dear.
Oh, dear God. Really? Okay.
It's horrific quality.
Of course. Okay.
You can barely hear anything, and it's mostly me and Lucci, but you're just making sassy comments on the side. It's the only one I could find.
But hold on, we have to ask Christian, how many episodes did you do of All My
You were on
Children?
a long time.
Oh, no, I was just on for a season, I think. A year.
Right.
Or something like that. Yeah.
6 episodes, a season. It's a long time
But a
to me.
season on daytime television is what, like 150 episodes? I mean, or 100 episodes?
It feels like that. Yes, it really does.
Chris, how did you do your memorizing? You're not like Lucci. You're like a normal person.
Oh,
How
no,
did you
it
memorize?
was really hard. Like I'm just blown away by anyone who can do that on a day in, day out basis, because you've got to have a certain mind for it. It was a real struggle for me. It gave me a lot of stress, actually, because I need to sit with the material for a while. I like to rehearse the material. I'd like to play with it and get it up on its feet. That's just the way I've always learned things. So I didn't really have the tool set. And so it was really frustrating. It made it a challenge. Yeah.
You were fun on the set, though. You didn't seem stressed at all.
Oh, I was completely dying inside. But I was, but it's fine. I was putting on a good face for you. But
was your character named Bobby?
Bobby Warner. Yeah. Yeah.
You were like a Las Vegas something. What were you?
I don't know what I was. All I know is that my character left the show in 1997. He went up to the attic as a blonde man and then came back in 2000, whatever it was, that I did the show down as me. So, because they can do that in the show where they just swap out actors years later.
Why did he go into the attic? What was in the attic?
I think he went to get his skis or something like that. Just never came back down. Because it's a soap.
Funny. So anyway, this is okay. So like I said, it's the only one I could find of us, and you're in the background. But basically, you're talking to Erica, who's undercover. She's not Erica Kane, and I suddenly see her, and I'm like, "Will you join my?" The role is broad. Anyway, will you join my terpsichorean troupe? And that's what it begins with. You're like muttering about it. And my hand goes into your face. This is the best I could find. You can't really hear it, but you can enjoy it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here's us.
Terpsichorean, like Barishnikov is backstage. Rudy, you got girls in sequence slamming out 3 shows a night. 4 times on the weekend. Okay, fun is over. Let's go find Greta.
No, don't you dare. Rudy, I'll do it. I'll dance for you.
Say it again. I'm afraid it was a dream.
I'll dance for you. And if you think I can't deliver, then you'll just toss me out of my sequence.
Performance to your very soul. It was Kismet. You, me, here, today. He'll run you to the ground, prop you back up, and run you all over again.
You're just jealous because you move like a wounded zebra. Rehearsal in 1 hour. Workout clothes. Use the artist entrance. Desiree
Dubois.
A name to be immortalized in lights. Your birth certificate reads Agatha Schlichter or some dead fish name, no?
Well, you said yourself a rose by any other name. I mean, it doesn't matter. Anyway, it'll be our little secret.
And you will have many more. Adieu. Goodbye, Rudy.
It's a lot of glaring, Christian. A lot
of glaring. Yeah. I was working with some stuff there. Yeah, I'm definitely working with some stuff. Where do you find this, Seth?
That was a lot of YouTube searching, just like me being like, I got to find.
Yeah, I loved how Seth earlier with Susan Lucci. I just happened to find Okay, his just happened to find the clip. He spent about 4, 5, 6 hours. He couldn't find the DVDs. He came in here accusing me of like that I had put them in the attic or somewhere where it wasn't appropriate temperature. And then I remembered where they were, which was when we moved out of the city. We literally had not taken them out of one suitcase that had not been opened, and it was in the garage. But that was after hours because Seth wanted to find those clips.
Had to.
So there you go, Christian.
And was that guy, Christian, was that guy's our director? Was it wasn't it Conal O'Brien? Like Conal?
Yeah, that kind of interesting name. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here's the fun part. So the first day I did that scene with Christian, we ran it once, and the director was like, You've got to be bigger, like be really big as Rudy. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I came back the second day, and you get different directors on soap operas. So the director was like, you gotta bring it down. And I was like, oh, I said, oh my God. I said, yesterday they told me to be bigger. Can you believe it? And he said, no. I'll never forget it.
Deadpan honesty.
So listen, guys, a lot of people think the game night is over. I don't think it's over, and neither does.
This is not over.
Richard Roland.
I love that it's only airing like in Israel or something, and it's
for subtitles. I love that you got to say, I got to say liar, and you got to say this is not over. It's like classic lines. Did you love saying it?
I had so many good bad lines. I loved the writers. We had fun. A lot of fun.
What was your character? You were angry because somebody came out as gay. Who were you?
My brother was gay. His high school teacher was gay. I played this alcoholic, angry person, and I was mad at the world because my brother was gay. And I think as the storyline progressed, I'm sure Jason would have come out eventually. But I tried to kill the gay school teacher, but killed his sister instead.
Wow.
They got rid of 2 contract roles in one day. It was great.
Oh my God, you were responsible for ending someone's contract?
Well, I mean, mine too. Like it was all like I went off to jail.
Wait, you mean it wasn't like a long trial? They were just like bye-bye?
No, I think we had a trial. Yeah, because then I got some great juicy lines in the trial scene. It was a fun time.
How long were you on? 6 months?
A little over. It was almost a full season, I think. I don't really remember. It was such a wild ride. Yeah, I'll have to look back. But I still have some of the scripts because the ones that I loved, I still kept them in a box because I was like, I can't believe I got to say words like this. Like it's no offense. It's so good. It's bad. It's so bad. It's good.
It's so dramatic.
And the studio was only like a couple of blocks from your parents' apartment, the apartment you grew up in. That's crazy.
I grew up, because the old studio used to be on 68th and Columbus, I think, in a basement. And I grew up 4 blocks away from there. So, I mean, I would walk by Michael Knight on the street when I was a kid. I'd walk by, all their names are gone now, but all the people that I would end up working with. It was fun. It was great.
Fun.
It was so good. Fun. And Eric, you were on around 6 months. Well, you were on Loving, but it was related to All My Children.
Yes, it was like the show was like a spinoff, it was related. Some of the characters would cross over, and I got to cross over a couple times over to All My Children, but I was actually on Loving. Yeah.
And how long was I remember? It's so funny. I remember both of you guys when you got it, because I remember when Richard got it, Paul and I were like, he got All My Kids. Remember we used to call that, Paul?
Yeah, All My Kids. Yeah.
So good. And Eric, I remember when you got it, because that was so early, because you moved to New York like 91, like right when you moved to New York, you got it, right?
Yes. I actually got it from Jack and I were in the same class, and they brought us from school to do a showcase, and I actually got it from that. I started work the day after graduation. I know it was wild. But yeah, I played they had not cast the part, and the reason it was so fast is, and they were shooting just a stagehand walking around in these Converse shoes because somebody was stealing, and they were just following the shoes. And then the three of us who were the last ones for the audition had the final callback. They got our shoe sizes, all three of us, and they had the distressed shoes ready for whichever guy got the part. And so then I started shooting the next day, and they zoomed in on the shoes, and then they panned up and saw me there.
I totally remember that. It was those shoes running away because you lived in a shopping mall, right?
In the shopping mall, and I was stealing from the bakery at night to eat.
Okay, I had this one scene where you're talking to an All My Children. What's her name? She's from All My Children. What's her name?
Yeah, it's the actress is Jeannie Francis, who was Luke and Laura on General Hospital, but she was playing a different character on All My Children's. Sierra, I think, was the name.
And this is the two of you, and it's when you had that crazy long hair. That picture of us on Long Island Railroad when your hair was like that. It's literally a lace front. Here we go.
It's really nice to see two people so much in love as you and Allie are.
Wait, you can tell?
Yes, I can.
Well, what about you? I mean, if you don't mind me asking. I mean, you're beautiful and smart, and there must be a ton of guys in Pine Valley that are in love with you.
No. Well, just one. He's a wonderful man. His name is Jeremy. But it's over.
Oh, I'm sorry. I won't mention his name.
You won't mention his name. You don't even know the name of Pine Valley. Pine Valley?
Listen, no, that was a choice. That was a choice. It was like actor school choice because I thought I wouldn't really know the town, and so I wanted to act like I wasn't sure.
Wow.
It's so Carnegie Mellon. Nobody asked you. Eric, that's so great. It's so great seeing all of you guys.
Oh my gosh. That's a walk down memory lane.
Mm-hmm.
Not so fun for everybody. It was terrifying for me. I went on a massive diet right before I filmed. Okay, so now it's time for round two. That's my version of a massive. I almost feel like we should read all the words one more time. Should we? Because it's been so long. No, just go for it.
Fine, we'll
okay,
go for
okay.
it.
Who was the last? Eric, you were the last one, right?
Yes.
Oh, so it's Christian's turn?
So it's
Oh,
Jules.
wow. Okay, so I've got to do one word now.
Yeah, so take your time before you say the word because once you say it, you're committed to it.
And don't use your hands.
Can't use your hands, but you're allowed to sing. So you're allowed to take the one word. And one of the songs, you can take that one word and sing the melody and people can guess it.
Yeah, you can keep repeating the word.
Yeah, keep repeating it, but just you can't do anything. And you're allowed to still pass once.
Okay, good. And so how are the? Okay, so all right. So where am I? I'm seeing where are the in the right here, private chat.
Yeah, underneath the line.
Okay, cool. Got it. Pulling it out now. There we go. Good.
Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. I'll time.
Yeah.
I'll time it. Hold on.
Yeah, you can keep saying the word in different ways without using your hands.
That's gonna be so hard for me.
All right, are we ready?
I can time.
I got it.
Ready.
Okay, on your mark, get set, go.
Circus.
Piccadilly Square.
Boy.
Peter Pan.
Chip.
Chip. Oh, Pringles.
Sleepover.
Pajama party.
Negligee.
Wonka.
Pure imagination.
Oh no, God. Psychedelic. Oh, no, that wouldn't work.
Yeah, you can say that.
Can I? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Psychedelic, but that's the person.
Cut! Stop talking. You only say one word.
You can
Pretty
pass.
You can say it.
Pass.
Pretty.
Actress.
Parker Posey.
First of all, time's up. Time's up. Second of all, Christian, are you a card shark? Oh, I'm gonna be so bad. I
know. That was really good. I didn't hear what the word was for Parker Posey. What was that word?
I said actress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you guys said crazy actress or something like that.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So he got Piccadilly Square, Peter Pan, Pringles, Pajama Party, Pure Imagination, and Parker Posey, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow. Really good.
That's really good.
Cool.
Really good.
Awesome.
Okay, Seth Rudetsky, you're up.
Christian is good at this.
Yeah.
I
All right.
agree.
Really?
Okay. I'm gonna go.
Yes, I'm
so,
gonna turn over here.
Paul, are you gonna time me?
So it's me and Eric guessing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just see a line. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Okay. Whoops. Wait. On your mark, get set, go.
Ringwald.
Oh, Pretty in Pink.
Twister. Twister.
Twister.
Mm-hmm.
Twister.
Oh my gosh, Eric, do you know?
Twister.
Twister. Twist. Twister.
Oh, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Thank you.
Olivia.
Physical.
Yeah. Tommy.
Oh,
Pinball Wizard.
Yep. Penzance.
Oh, Poor Wandering One. Yes.
Yeah. Barbara.
People who need people are the luckiest people in the world.
Chaston.
Oh, Pete Buttigieg.
Pete Buttigieg.
Movie.
Nice.
Oh, that's
that was good.
That was
good,
a
though.
minute.
Very good. Yeah.
That's really good, Seth.
How do we do, Jack?
The phenomenal, Pretty in Pink, Peter Piper picked a peck up, Physical, Pinball Wizard, Poor Wandering One, People are the blah blah blah. Great job.
How did you do Pretty in Pink?
Oh,
What
and
was the
Pete
word?
Buttigieg. And
I said Ringwald.
Oh, that's right.
Ringwald, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Very good guessing. I mean, I did say Twister and Twist. Did I cheat by saying Twister, Twist? Okay. Well, I'm trying to be literal. I want to make sure we win based on
No, Peter
fairness.
Piper picked a peck of peppers. No, I think that was fine.
Because Twister and Twist are two different words, but I'll allow it. What?
Okay, Narm is up.
Narm.
Come on, Narm.
Go Narm.
All right.
All right, Normie. Hold on. On your mark, get set, go.
Clouseau.
We're doing this again? Pink Panther?
Yes.
Okay.
Ursula.
Pat Carroll.
Yep. Elvis.
Priscilla Presley.
Yep. Vereen.
Pippin.
Nice.
Doris.
Pillow Talk.
Mhm.
That's good.
Kidnapped.
Patty Hearst.
Clouseau.
Pink Panther?
Oh, never mind. Shit. Cassidy.
Partridge Family.
McCackney.
Play me the music.
Cartoon.
Porky Pig.
Oh. Me.
Paul Castry.
Time's up, and Richard Roland, the correct clue is gamache. Paul, that was amazing.
That was great,
And
Paul.
don't forget, Pink Panther is 4 more times. That's really commit. Why so many times? What'd they get, Jackie?
Jack?
Well, I feel like there was a word that Paul didn't get because he screwed it up, and I can't remember what it was. But I'll read these. He got a lot. Pink Panther,
Yeah.
Pat Carroll, Priscilla Presley, Pippin, Pillow Talk, Patty Hearst. Sorry, I guess Pink Panther. Partridge Family, right?
Yeah.
Play Me the Music, Porky Pig.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, okay. Paul Castry. Paul.
Oh, he got Paul Castry. He got Paul
10.
Castry. Really good.
That's
Good
amazing.
job, Jules's.
Wow.
What was the word? What was the word for Partridge Family? What was the word?
Cassidy.
Cassidy.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Cassidy.
God, that's hard. Jimmy Wesley, you're up again.
We're up. Okay, so should I say what the score is at this point?
Well, it's not usually when you finish the round.
All right, sure. Yeah, when we're at the end of the round. Okay. All right, Paul, you timing? Seth, you're not looking?
I'll time.
Looking away?
Yeah.
You're looking away?
Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
What?
Where is it? I feel there's a word Paul didn't get. So I'll say all the words. Wait, it's the one thing you're not supposed to do that I get furious about, and you still did it. Jack Plotnick?
I know.
Okay, bye.
But I still don't know what word he didn't get.
It's quote unquote all good. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
All right.
On your mark,
Okay.
get set, narm.
Hold on. Jack, are you putting them all in one or something, or what's the deal?
Yeah, I was trying something new. Didn't work. And I apologize.
All right, so hold on.
Time over.
Don't look. Okay.
I think it's Pink Panther.
Time, but good try.
All right.
Most literal judging.
All right, so we're ready, right, Jack?
Yes, it's
Okay.
these three.
All right, go. Or Paul.
And your mark, get set, go.
Square.
Piccadilly
Paul Lynn.
Circus?
Paul Lynn.
Paul Lynn. Chenoweth.
Kristen Chenoweth. Oh, Promises.
Yes. Roland.
Richard Roland was in
Roland.
Oh, Pipe Dream.
Yes. Shot.
Gun. Shot.
Okay. Pass. Ghost. Ghost.
We didn't have Poltergeist.
No.
Ghost.
Wait, Richard knows what it is. Ghost with a P.
Go back.
So all it is shot?
Yeah.
Okay, shot.
Shot.
Eric, a gunshot or a camera shot? Shot. Not throwing away my shot. Hamilton.
I know. I was thinking that.
Ghost.
Is that a line reading?
No. Ghost. I don't know.
Somebody in a movie.
Damn it.
Did you guys know what it was?
No. Oh, I know what ghost is.
But yeah, I knew that one.
What was it?
Well, you can't say till the next round.
Oh, got it.
Well, I probably wasn't paying attention because I forgot a lot of the words.
There's only 3 words left.
Oh.
Well, good luck, guys. Maybe you'll get one.
You do the thing where
the time thing that gives me such a headache.
I say we do that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
all
we
right.
must.
Okay.
Those 3.
Let's just do Pink Panther over and over again.
There you go.
Yeah.
So Richard, if you get the 3 remaining, and then we'll stop the clock, and then you'll continue with charades.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Richie, you ready? On your mark, get set, go.
Infection.
penicillin.
Yeah.
Not. Of course.
Oh, shot.
I know. That's what Eric said too.
Dirty.
Patrick Swayze.
Prince.
Purple Rain.
So, that's it.
Okay.
That was excellent and infuriating.
James, your clues were good before. They
were.
really were good. Yeah.
Oh, thanks,
We just
Eric.
didn't get 'em.
I forgot Patrick Swayze was in it, and
I
Eric.
forgot Patrick Swayze too.
Well, I was looking at Eric, and Eric had earlier pointed to his arm. And
I know,
in
you
my head, it was either going to be arm or shot, and I was like,
And I put in penicillin, and I was like, I can't wait till it gets to that because I'm going to tell everybody I'm allergic to penicillin. So I was waiting for the clue allergic. If you didn't say allergic, why would you say that? Okay, so Richard, you have 45 seconds, and then we'll take another pause, but we'll start with charades just to start the next round.
Oh.
So give him, and Richard, just everybody. So it's movie, and then play. So we do song, like it's coming from your mouth, and then a woman, of course, is shapely. A man has literally no body whatsoever.
Nope.
What do we do? Wait, what do we do for a Peter Piper big peck of pickled peppers?
You spend the entire minute counting out how many words.
I could lose my job trying to charade that one out.
Yeah.
Good luck.
And just so everyone knows, Plumbing and Slum.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, very good.
25 points.
Yeah.
And the Jules Fisher's 23 points. It is very close as we go
Interesting.
into
Is there some
round 3.
Is there some devious math going on? Because aren't they
Not at
winning?
all. Well, I mean, they haven't finished their turn. But I was just
That's
doing
why they didn't finish their
the
turn.
official, yeah.
Okay. All right, Jules Fisher. So Richard Roland, you have 45 seconds on the clock. On your mark, get set, start cheating.
Hair. I don't know what you're pointing to. You. Hair. Red hair. Me, Paul Castry.
Oh, there.
Movie.
Yep.
2 words. Pink Panther.
Pink Panther's got to
Keep coming back to me.
Barbara Streisand. People are the luckiest people in the world.
That's good.
Okay.
Movie. 3 words. First word.
Pretty in Pink.
Yay!
I need to take a Xanax after that. That's really, really anxiety inducing.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were pointing at me. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I just was like that. You know.
All I saw was like knuckle.
But Paul's like, I don't know what person you're pointing at.
I know.
So I'm just going to assume it's not a person.
I do know.
Actually...
That's the important thing. I know exactly who I'm pointing to.
I'm so sorry. That was bad.
Come on, Narm.
What else am I going to do? I don't know.
And I think we owe Jack an apology. His last name is Plotnick, and not one person put it as a clue.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. I forgive you guys.
Is it? Jack, what did they get, girl?
4.
So it was. So they got 1 in the charades. I thought they got 2 in the
3.
charades.
I'm sorry, 3 in the first part, 4 in the second. So
okay.
I forgot we were.
Okay, great. So score is 27 to 25.
I worked hard for those 7.
Yeah,
that's right.
That was good, Richard. Charades is hard.
Okay, we're going to do a palate cleanser.
Oh.
This is when Jack Plotnick shows us a photo of a famous musical done by a high school, and we have to guess what that musical is. So, can we guess what this musical is? 1, 2, 3. Jack, why don't you describe what it is before people start guessing? What is this?
Well, I'm seeing there's some chairs and tables in the background, and up front there's a girl, and she's got a thing in her hair, and a guy is giving her his elbow, and this guy is sitting behind the girl, and he's kind of wearing a vest and a tie.
Oklahoma, everything's up to date in Kansas City?
I was going to say Oklahoma too.
Are we all allowed to chip in, or is this a team thing?
No, everyone guesses singularly.
It's the bandana.
I think it's crazy for you.
And you got it. It is indeed crazy for you.
Wow.
Okay, very impressive and infuriating.
It was the angle of the arm that told me it was crazy for you. I just that angle right there.
Oh yeah.
That's classic Stro choreography.
It's classic Stro. She does all the high school productions.
I remember auditioning for it, and I couldn't get the elbow. She's like, sorry.
Sciatica. Okay, how about this?
Ooh, the clown, that makeup.
Describe.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a clown, or at least a guy with clownish-looking makeup. He seems to be carrying a symbol. I don't know what the hell that is. The other guy's wearing a sort of vest that looks exotic, and he's laughing really hard at the guy with the funny hat and clown makeup.
They both have vests on. Gospel?
It looks like a Shakespeare. Is it 2 gentlemen from Verona?
No, it is a musical and a famous.
I know, but well,
there's a musical version of that.
2 gents,
I want a Canadian guess. Christian, what's your Canadian guess?
I don't know. I just thought Aladdin.
No, I'm good at guess, but think old musical, like old.
Oh, not Kismet.
Old dusty musical that would have a clown.
Kiss Me Kate. Wait.
Be a clown. Be a clown. No.
The clown.
Hold on. Let's look at the guesses in the comments.
No one guessed it right in the comments. I'm shocked.
An old
Where do clowns hang out, guys?
Seven the clowns.
Wow, not how to succeed in business.
I was gonna say it's not a funny thing happened on the way to the forum. That would be different style. Hopefully.
Yeah.
No, where do literal clowns hang out? Where is a circus? Where would you go to a circus?
Barnum.
Where would you go to a
You go into a tent. Where would you go to the circus? You'd go to the circus to go to the circus.
Yeah, you go inside of a tent? No.
No, where are tents? What kind of? It's not a fairgrounds.
State fair.
State fair.
Carousel.
Carousel.
You're so close with carousel. The sound of that
Carnival.
word.
Carnival.
Oh,
wow.
Carnival.
Okay.
It was the symbol that threw me. You know.
I cast the production of that somewhere.
How about this musical?
It's the perfect 90s haircut, and you had it perfect.
It was pretty good, wasn't it? Not a touch of gray.
It's just a
And now-
beautiful, stunning. It's all good.
That was
well,
fun.
There's a lot of pointing hair. Pointing hair. I don't know what redhead you're pointing at. Pointing hair. Okay, we're up to charades. So whose turn is it now?
It's Eric's.
Eric Woodall.
Okay. Oh
Let's
my
hear
goodness.
Your Carnegie Mellon meme skills.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about this.
So
Okay.
Paul, can
Oh,
you
I've got
ready
to.
to-
I have to move my notebook.
Yes,
oh
you
wait,
do.
we forgot about this. Hold on, we do this during charades.
All right.
Watch this.
There we go.
Oh,
Now let's focus on
You're
you.
bigger. Nice.
Okay,
it's
Jack's
large.
blocked.
Are you
Hold
ready,
on.
Eric?
Wait, I'm gonna
I'm
unblock
ready.
Jack because we have to see Jack's reactions.
Yep.
okay. I
Okay,
can't say anything, right?
Wait, Paul's gonna count off. Paul's gonna count off.
Okay.
Dude, remind me, I don't say anything, right? I don't say anything.
No, that's close charades, dear.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? On your mark, get set, go.
A musical or a play? Wait, is that a TV show? Wait, what's the shape? Let me see the shape again.
Oh,
TV
Piccadilly Square.
Piccadilly. Oh, is that a square? A TV? Oh, Paul Lynde.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Okay.
What?
Play me the music.
Play me the music. Play me the music.
Okay.
Give me
A Purple Rain. Purple Rain.
Purple
Yes.
rain. Purple. Stop singing. A fact. Don't kill yourself. Factory death. Oh wait, hold on. What's that story?
So good.
Is he flying?
Oh, Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
Okay.
That is commitment.
It is.
Psychedelic. Pretty in Pink. Psychedelic.
No.
Oh no.
No. Shit.
Something's coming out of your. Oh, Pure Imagination.
Yes. Good.
One
word.
A song.
Oh, but that was
By the
good,
way,
Eric.
Eric, that was good. By the way, whispering a song and still saying the word song. It's a song. It's a song.
Oh.
How many was that?
That was really good, Eric.
Yeah.
Eric, the window moment made me thrill. Thank you. It was amazing.
But this is me. He's
I was
flying.
11 years old watching Sing Duncan playing all over again. It was amazing.
Oh, back in the day. Oh my God, the dog's going crazy. Do you want to give her broccoli?
I'll just sit back here.
Okay, hold on.
The dog calming broccoli?
She gets like anxious, and then we have to calm her down.
Okay, you go ahead.
Are we gonna get broccoli?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know,
Okay.
Seth, I was hoping, I wanted to get promises for charades because I wanted to go, I wanted the double head flip. Yep.
Oh yes, the Donna McKechnie double bone.
Mhm.
Oh, it's the best.
Did
I know.
we do that word yet?
We haven't done promises yet for charades. So maybe you will get it, and now we'll know what it is for giving it away.
I saw anyway, that's why I don't play games very much.
It's fine, because you know what? You had amazing 90s hair. Okay, who is going next? It's the Jules Fishers, right?
Christian.
Yep.
Yeah. Is
Christian,
it-
you're up?
Oh God, this is gonna be bad.
Christian, no one buys it anymore. Not after you like nailed it. No one buys
But
it.
somebody, now, what happens if if I don't know how to do something? Can I just say pass? Do I get a point against me for that?
No, you passed once.
I can just go pass. I can punt. Okay, great.
And by the way, Christian, on a side note, maybe the fact that your lamp is covered in a sheet and you have your overhead light turned off may be a reason why you're in total darkness.
That is my daughter's fort that I made her.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, I take it back. That's
There
sweet.
you go. That's her little fort.
What's
Yeah.
the excuse for the no overhead light?
The no overhead. I got an overhead light right here. This is what we got right here. This is my sole, I'm going for a gothic look here. So
A single bulb.
single bulb gothic Edison bulb. Yeah, I'm going for that look.
Not since the last scene in Psycho, where it's that one light bulb hanging down
Yeah.
with the mother. Terrifying. Exactly. Yes. And then a swinging.
Can we do this?
Amazing reference. It's so scary.
Oh, that's good. That's really good.
Oh my God. How the crazy chair turns around. Mrs. Bates.
Oh, this is really making me sick.
Oh yeah, it's gonna make you nauseous.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna time you. Are you ready, Christian?
Okay, yeah, sure. Stand up for this. Okay, so
On your mark,
yes.
get set, go.
Okay. Oh,
you're frozen.
Oh, am I?
No,
No, it's your Wi-Fi, Paul.
Okay, so
flying, flapping.
Family.
That's the
Partridge Family.
First word.
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
Pipe dream.
Yep.
Sound effect dream.
Pajama party. Pillow
talk.
Oh, that's good. Props. Good for props.
No, is it about that guy? I don't know if it's about that guy. What would it be? I was
It's
trying
the
to
loudest
do, like,
charades
a whole-
ever.
Oh my God!
No,
Christ!
Okay, pass.
Did we have Pontius Pilate?
No, that's what I was thinking, Eric.
Square. Pick it up. Square.
Pick it is.
Yes.
Okay, time is up, but I applaud your enthusiasm. Time's up, dear. Keep
Okay.
counting. That
Good
was
job,
excellent.
Christian.
Who was nailed to the cross?
I was doing Pippin.
I
thought like Jesus Christ, Pippin nailed to a cross.
I said-
That's the only way I could think of it.
I should have just said it. Oh.
The similarity is they were both in the 70s.
I think that's Godspell.
That was still good. That was good. And I'm sorry, my
I don't know. I forgot.
I'm with you, Christian. Good. That was good.
That was good.
excellent. I love that you had a prop.
Well, I
the
didn't
pillow
know
was
that out too. Sorry. Yeah.
I didn't know props were allowed. Otherwise, I would have grabbed this for Paul Castry.
I know. I'm a good artist.
Jack, how many did Christian get?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Whoa.
4.
Excellent.
Wow.
Is it my turn or your turn?
It is your turn.
My turn. I don't like charades, but I'll try it.
Didn't Pippin have something to do with Christianity?
Again, they were both shows in the 70s. What kind of show?
Oh, it was about Charlemagne.
It kind of did. Charlemagne. Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
It
that's
did.
why I thought that.
But there was no crucifixion. There wasn't. You really committed to the crucifixion. That wasn't.
My name's
He was
Christian.
thinking
What
about
do
the
you
crazy.
Yeah, he killed Charlemagne in the chapel.
Yeah.
You could have just done. You could have done Lily a Fosse hand, a Strowman elbow, a Fosse hand,
think? Yeah, I know. I agree.
signature
yeah.
Stroh elbow. All we need. Yes,
Okay.
Queen. Okay. James, don't look, honey.
All right.
Okay.
Make my.
Oh, hold on. Let's get this here.
By the
We'll
way,
do that.
Richard and Paul, I won my new Itchy and Scratchy shirt for you guys.
They fight. They fight. They fight. Oh God.
Fight. The Itchy and Scratchy show.
Not Howard Express.
Okay, hold on.
And time's up.
Oh, but I still talking.
I was timing.
Okay, you guys ready? Wait, I'm actually out of screen, which is
Yeah,
amazing.
that's not gonna help.
And also, James, covering your eyes when I'm actually giving charade clues is not maybe the best idea.
Well, no, I can see you here.
Oh, you can?
And I
Okay.
can see Eric, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys ready?
On your mark. Get
Yes.
set. Go.
Oh my God, so many words. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world. No, Peter Piper picks a peck of pickle. No.
Wow.
Peter Piper picks a peck of pickle peppers. Yes.
Okay.
2 words.
2 words.
Parker Posey, Pretty in Pink.
Oh, pajama party.
Yep.
Great.
A
Curvy
woman.
woman. Priscilla Presley.
Pretty in pink. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh,
Pippin?
John McKegney. Play me the music. Play me the music. No.
It's fun.
It looks like she's dancing. Oh, Pat Carroll.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my
Ursula.
God.
Yes.
Priscilla
a woman.
Presley, Parker Posey.
Yes.
Okay.
2
2 words.
words.
I'm gonna go.
Not promises.
Promises.
Yes.
Promises.
You said it, yes. Song.
Song. A pyramid and
3.
Time.
Oh.
Wait, I literally had to do the comedy and lose time by going song.
Wait. How did you get Peter Piper picked up when Seth pointed at his tongue? How was that Peter Piper?
It was a tongue
twister.
twister.
Oh God! I was like, thank you.
Very good. But by the way, this is you. Eric, it's not promises. Wait, why can't you just say it? Why do you have to? Because if I say it, I'll lose points.
No.
Just really guess.
Because I thought we had already said it. I was just second guessing myself. I thought we'd already had it.
Richard Roland gave me the charades, but we hadn't actually done it yet.
And bravo for doing it.
Thank you. I still got it.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you. Okay.
Is it Narm?
I think it may be Norm Lewis.
It's Narm Lewis.
Hi, Narm.
Wait, it's
exactly.
There you go.
There you go.
It's so Simpsons. Richard,
hold on, we gotta move. Get Paul ready.
Richard Roland, what are the 3 hobble drinks that Patty and Selma offer Bart and Lisa when they stay over?
All we have is soy milk, Clamato, and Mr. Pibb.
Yes.
Wow.
Soy milk.
So good.
Soy milk, Clamato, Mr. Pibb. Okay, Norm, I'm gonna time you.
Oh God. Okay. Good luck, guys.
Okay, on your mark, get set. Norm.
We're wandering one.
Yeah.
Woman.
Pretty in movie.
Actress. Oh, Parker Posey.
Yes.
Okay.
That was easy.
Physical.
Yes.
Movie.
Oh, Pink Panther.
Yes.
What was that one?
Oh, Pinball Wizard.
Yes.
Oh, nice. God. Woman. Shooter.
Patty Hearst.
Kidnapping.
Yes.
Man. Movie.
That's crazy.
Yes,
That's
Queen.
good. That's good.
Nice
That's
moves.
good. Good.
Man.
And time's up, but that was amazing.
Amazing.
That was really good.
That was really good.
And this took me back to it took me back to Eric playing with his nipples. That's what that looked like at first. Seriously, that's what I thought. I was like, what does this mean?
Fired from being a professor.
Yes.
Hey Paul, you're trending. Hashtag.
I might have to change my name. People think they're getting Norm Lewis, and then I walk in. You guys, we have Norm Lewis. Hi.
So depressing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, there are 5 words left. If I'm, is that right, Jack?
4.
There are only 4 words left. Plumbing and Slum are next, but I had so much fun seeing Eric climb the wall. Can we pick Eric to see if he can do the next 4?
Yes. And don't forget, if you say it half volume, you're not really saying it.
And by the way, the score right now is 38-35. So if we get all 4, we win. We get 3 tied.
Oh my goodness.
Paul,
oh my gosh. I feel a lot of pressure.
You really should. Think of it as your final callback for All My Children. Lucci's there glaring. Even though it was loving? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I can look at this
You
now.
gotta move the notebook.
Okay, Paul's going to time you off. You ready, Paul?
On your mark, get set, go.
How many words? Susan Stroman, Crazy View. 2 words.
Promise is promise.
Is it a man? Is it a person? What is it?
It's a man.
Oh,
Stop talking. With a P.
The only one is Patrick Swayze.
No, it's another man. He's mad. He's pledging allegiance to the
Paul
flag.
Lynn.
Pete Buttigieg.
Yes.
Pink Panther again? Tyrannosaurus Rex? Someone's butt. Wait, is it a dinosaur?
Porky Pig.
Porky Pig. We'll never work on soaps again. Something delicious. I'm dipping it. Pringles. Oh, penicillin!
Nicely done.
That was the closest game we've ever had. 39-38.
Wow. I'm totally stealing Eric's technique. movie man. 2 words.
That was worth it.
Oh, the mumble round.
I'm just a Chewbacca, like,
It's round 2.5. So wait, I still have 2 more little scenes to show. So Richard, Roland, before you go, and also we still have the losing thing. This is you. Oh, like
you know, you didn't do This Is Not Over again.
Oh yeah, sorry, right. So yeah, the game. Just in case people think the game is over.
This is not over.
I want people to know that. Richard, this
hard
fight
that
you
day.
have. This fight you have with your brother. What was it like saying all those horrible like gay words and fag and everything? Wasn't it crazy that you had to do that on TV?
Well, I wasn't out at work. You know, this was still the 90s, and I was so scared that if I was out at ABC, like, that was going to be over. So I wasn't out. And so that was it was hard. It was hard stuff.
That's so crazy because you were out and in theater. So it wasn't
I know,
like,
but that's the stupid, silly part of me. I was like, what? I was out in theater, but not on TV. So what? I don't know. We make strange choices.
that must have been so hard. So it's really negative. I'll show the scene, but I didn't realize that. It must have been really hard for you to do this. This is you yelling at your brother for being gay. It's horrible.
Go home, Jason. Cool out. I don't need this right now. I've had one hell of a day.
No. You can't stand the heat, then you shouldn't have come out of the closet, but you're out and you're fair game. But Kevin is off limits. Do you hear me, queer?
Kevin is my student.
Well, you're suspended, and with any luck, they'll fire your fairy butt. My brother does not need what you teach.
I teach history.
You're trying to turn my brother against me.
No, you've done a good job in that of your own. You come into my class disrupting it, and you embarrass him in front of his friends.
No, don't put this back on me. I see what you're trying to do. Private tutor, yeah, how to be a fag and 10 easy lessons.
You are way out of line.
And look who just happens to be the coach of the basketball team. Well, what's a friendly pat on the butt between 2 guys, huh? What's the high point for you, Delaney? Telling the team to strip and hit the showers?
Let me tell you something. I don't go trolling the locker rooms looking for boys. I don't go to the high schools looking for sex or cheap thrills. But I do, however, possess a brown belt in karate, and I don't wear it as a fashion statement. I may be gay, but that doesn't mean that I won't beat you to a pulp.
You wouldn't dare.
Oh, yeah? Why not? You come into my house, you harass me, you call me names. You get out right now, or I'll show you how easy it is for a freaking fairy to punch your lights out. Let's go.
This is not over.
Whoa, man.
So good. Come on.
And you know, that's Chris Bruno, who played the gay history teacher. And my God, I had the biggest crush on him. Holy crap.
It was a triple whammy turnaround 3 times.
It was so meta, inverted.
going on there. Holy man.
I thought it was going to end in a makeout scene.
Well, I did. They kept cutting. Connell O'Brien kept cutting. Going for the kiss, and he was like,
I have one more favorite line. Eric, this needs to be on your reel. Eric,
Did you really eat cat food?
Every day for breakfast.
Wow. Wow.
So I hurl the gay insults. He just talks about every day for breakfast.
Did you really eat cat food every day for breakfast?
Only breakfast. No.
Can I
kick the day off.
Of both Christian and Eric, can I just ask a crazy question? Do you remember taping any of these things? Do any of those specific things pop into your memory at all?
Not at all.
Good. They don't for me either. That's the weird part.
Yeah, it's
I
all
do.
like,
I do remember. I remember some of it. I do. I remember. Yeah, seeing that made me remember it.
Huh.
I do. We got yelled at one day because Kelly Ripa and I, we had a scene together. We were AA buddies. We couldn't stop cracking up in one scene. And it was one of those things that just kept triggering and triggering. So that's what I remember that one day. Because when you get yelled at, you remember that for the rest of your life.
yeah.
I got yelled at like I was early on the set and straight out of school, and it was before a scene was about to start, and they said, we need that couch moved down like just a foot. And I was right there. So I went to move it, and they screamed, like everybody was like, stop, don't touch the furniture. because I came from, theater, you just move it. And that was a whole union thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
you're
this.
right. I don't remember doing the scenes at all. I think it was also just because you were down in your room, your change room and whatever, and you were just memorizing and memorizing and memorizing. Then you get called and you had to go. And they would just tell you got to go from here to here. You can say a line here, and then you move over there, and you say your line there, and then you move over there, and you stay. You're just trying to coordinate all of that with no rehearsal, no nothing. So you're just not present. You're not really. I didn't feel I was ever really present in the moment. I was just trying to survive. That's kind of what it felt. So it was just a big blank. Yeah.
And I guess nobody gives you a handbook on how to behave or how to work on a soap opera. You're just thrown in there, and it's like.
Yeah.
I remember so much trial by fire for the first 3 or 4 weeks. And and then you sort of just like, okay, I'll just fake it like everybody else is.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really thought there'd be cue cards. I was so shocked they were in cue cards. Why can't they have them? Why do they have them on Saturday Night Live but not on soap operas?
Yeah, I don't know.
I
It's Fast
remember
and Furious.
The one thing that, I don't know if I can really describe this well, but there was a scene where I was teaching Susan Lucci a dance, and I walked down stage, and then when she repeated it, she added these shoulder rolls. So I was doing the producers at the time, and Jim Borstelman saw me backstage, and he was like, I noticed Lucci added shoulder rolls. And I was like, wait, how did you spot that? And then I was conducting the producers, and literally the whole cast is doing Prisoners of Love. And I look, and Jim is literally going, Prisoners. He literally added it was so specific and only for me, but it made me laugh so hard. I had a really good, my contract was so small. I didn't feel stressed at all because I was so in and out so quickly. It just seems, it must have been horrible. Richard, during that whole time, you never came out?
No.
Ay, Vaismere. Well, you're doing it now. So
I did. Well, yeah, I made up for lost time. But what I do remember is all the fantastic people that came on for a week or a day. I did a scene with Kelly Bishop. I did a scene with Lynn Thigpen. I had all these amazing people because I played the intern at the TV station when Erica Kane was doing her talk show. She always had these fantastic people on, and so I was always on the set and always in a scene with them. And it was really, I loved that part of it because oh God, Judy Bly Wilson, who was the casting director.
Yes, I loved her.
Brought in theater people. She loved theater people. Yes. So, and it was Chris Sieber played a bartender in a couple of scenes. It was like old home week. So I never felt like I really left theater.
I know, Cherry Jones she played a bartender when I was there, and I remember Marcia Lewis and Ron Carroll, and it was people that would come in, and only theater people would freak out, but I would so geek out,
I know.
To see them in the
makeup. Trying not to
room.
be out, but then Kelly Bishop comes on set, and I drop my purse and run.
Do you remember who Judy Bly's assistant was? At least when I was being cast. Do you guys know?
Nobody came in after I left, but yes,
it was
Bob. I know. Do you know? No, let me look.
It was Bob Lambert, who was Tulsa and Gypsy. So it was so great.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? Before we go, Paul Castry, since we're supposed to pick a mortifying story, Paul Castry, why don't you tell your Bobby Lambert story?
It's so surreal. I just don't know if it's going to translate.
It may not translate, but for me and Richard, because we were in Forever Plaid. Richard, you weren't there when it happened, were you? Do you know the story?
There's a lot I don't remember from the early 90s, but if you tell the story, I might.
It actually is the definition of the term mortification.
It is
because it was in front of so many people.
Just rings a bell.
So I was doing Forever Plaid.
Hold on 1 second. Wait, Paulie, do you want Steven next to you so you can actually physically do it?
All right, let me go get him.
I'm so glad because I wanted a mortifying story, and this is it is so surreal and bizarre. I hope Bobby's watching this.
Is this like an in-performance thing?
This is Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS speech. So
okay.
It's post. It's right after the show.
Here comes Steven.
Just sit. No, sit. Oh yeah, you can sit.
Hi, Steven.
Hi, Steven.
So much fun tonight. So I was doing Forever Plaid, which is a 4-person show. It was my very first show in New York. I had just gotten to New York, really. And it was probably during the fall. Maybe it was for the was then the Gypsy of the Year contest. So we were raising money every night for Broadway Cares, right? So Bobby Lambert, you have to know Bobby, he played Frankie, and who was sort of the leader of the Plaids anyway. So he would always give the speech at the end of the show. So he was giving it the speech at one end of the four of us. I'm at the other end. So there were a couple people between us, but Stephen will be Bobby. So he's giving the speech, and he's giving the whole speech. It's pretty much how he always does it. But I think, oh, there's supposed to be this part of the speech where he says, and for an extra $5, you get this really nifty, I Love Forever plaid pin. One of those old fashioned, like buttons that you would pin onto your shirt. So he's giving the whole speech, and I think, and that people always bought them. So, and he forgot to say it. So I was like, oh no, that's how we make money, and I was being very eager. So he's giving a speech, and so I was like, I'm just gonna go over there and just tell him to don't forget about the button. So I start over there, and I'm crossing behind the two people that are between us. And just as I get to him, he says, and for $5, for an extra $5, you can get a button. And now I'm getting up right next to him, and I'm right here about to whisper that in his ear. So now I'm sort of panicked, and I'm right here. I was like, I didn't know what to do. So I whispered in his ear, I said, I was just going to tell you to say that. And then I really panicked. And I thought it was going to be this kind of a thing, like, you old so-and-so. And instead, I bit his ear. So it looked like this. So he's giving a speech, and it looked like I went over there and went. So it was the most, and by the way, the producer was in the audience. So he looked at me, and I was just like, I went back to my spot. He finished his thing, and we went off stage, and he wheeled it. We laughed about it. He wheeled around. He's like, what are you doing? I said, I was just going to die. I didn't know what to do. So I'm obsessed with what does the audience think that Jinx is doing. He was like,
I can't come back from that.
It was like, I still, to this day, he's like, do you know what I said? I don't know. I did that. It was like an impulsive thing. Like, I was embarrassed that I was over there, and he just said it. And he was like, I'll bite his ear.
I know it'll fix this problem. I'll bite his ear. That'll be
I'll bite his ear. And by the way, there was that moment where I went like this. So please give generously or whatever. It was like,
our friend Kara's watching. This is Kara in Texas.
I know. I just got to New York, and literally every year on Facebook, we're like, happy birthday. And there's always like an emoji of an ear and teeth every year.
Oh, it's so devastating.
Oh my God.
All right, so guys, tomorrow night,
and Ryan King tribute with BB Newirth co-hosting with us. Oh, and
we can finally announce.
We can say what we're doing on Saturday. Saturday is going to be Scandal. Katie Lowe's is putting it together. She is part of, what's the name of the theater?
It's like I Am Theater or something.
Is it not Woolly Mammoth?
No, well, she's teamed with the Woolly Mammoth.
That's right. So, so she's going to be on with us, and she put the whole thing together
with so many Scandal stars.
Bellamy Young and Tony Goldwyn and Guillermo Diaz. And,
we love that show so much. I can't say how excited we are.
Others.
Oh my God, we're so excited.
That is Saturday night.
So, we'll see you then, Ian. Christian, it was so nice to see you. I haven't seen you in so long.
I know. It's great. Thanks for reaching out. This is
nice
fun.
to meet you, Christian.
You pool shark, you. Richie, great to see you. Eric, we love your factory. What do you make there?
Wow.
Peter Pan,
Everlasting Gobstoppers.
By the way, what kind of factory was it? Was it like a tobacco factory?
It was lots of different things. No, it was actually cotton, and then it was different textiles through the years.
So beautiful. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for playing.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for doing
so much fun. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow.
my God. Richard, this is for you.